Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video of the Roshake Redemption, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Shoutout Sunday, a series that I started on my channel for two main reasons. First off, I feel like I have an incredible community of supporters and subscribers, so in my opinion, this series is really the least I can do to give back to my community and to the larger YouTube community as a whole. And secondly, I totally understand how hard it can be to succeed on YouTube. I have been there, pumping out videos every day, pouring my heart and soul into making content, and just not seeing my channel grow as much as I would like. So I feel as though Shoutout Sunday is a great way for me to help out some of the smaller YouTubers out there to grow their channels. At this point, I'm sure those of you who are new here are probably thinking to yourselves, hey Roshank, how can I enter this contest to get a shout from you? Well, entering is actually very simple. All you need to do is leave me a comment below expressing interest, and you will be entered into the contest. Next, quick update with regards to my channel. Earlier today, I released an important update video detailing plans for the Pokemon side of my 1K/2K sub special, and I will leave a link to that in the toolbar at the top, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. And finally, one last thing before getting to the shoutouts, I want to quickly reiterate the 4 characteristics that I use to judge the winners of this contest and just who gets these shoutouts each week. And just to be clear here, it's not enough to just satisfy these requirements. I will choose those who best satisfy these guidelines to get shoutouts. The 4 characteristics are as follows. 1. You need a consistent and regular uploading schedule within reason. 2. You need to be a hard worker, and I judge hard work by looking at the little details in your videos, like intros, editing, etc. 3. You need to be dedicated to your community, reply to comments from your viewers, and put your viewers and subscribers above all. 4th, and this is most important, you need to stay active on my shoutouts in this series, and check out the YouTubers that I give shoutouts to each week. One clarification that I do want to make though, because I get this question a lot, you do not have to subscribe to me or any of the YouTubers that I shout out to. I do require that you check them all out if you want a shout out, but ultimately, I personally do not feel comfortable with forcing people to subscribe to channels that they do not want to sub to. However, I will say that I definitely think you should subscribe to channels whose content you genuinely enjoy, because it allows you to keep up with their content more easily, and is also a very good networking opportunity for you to grow your channel, even if you haven't won a shout out, which is something that people overlook a lot in the series. Okay, and with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and finally get into the shoutouts here. First up on the shout list is a YouTuber by the name of Broken Horn Plays, and the first thing that stood out to me about this guy in considering his channel for a shoutout is that he uploads a ton. A lot of the time, you can expect up to 2 videos per day from him, which is honestly ridiculous. I've tried uploading 2 times a day consistently in the past, and it's super difficult to keep up. So not only does he satisfy the first characteristic with his trait, but it also just speaks to how hard a worker Broken Horn really is. The dude is also incredibly supportive, replying to the vast majority of comments on his own channel and lending support back to those who support him. With regards to the content on his channel, he uploads a wide variety of games ranging from Fallout to Bioshock, and then perhaps my favorite, he did an LP of a game called Darksiders in the past, which was something new to me and an absolute pleasure to watch. So guys, Broken Horn is a phenomenal YouTuber, and I highly recommend giving him a look. Next up on the shout list is a YouTuber by the name of Potanana Jim, who I'm going to refer to as PJ from now on because that is a mouthful of a name. It's a cool name though, I will say. But anyways, the quality that stood out to me most about PJ is just how hard a worker he is and how much effort he's willing to put into YouTube to succeed. This guy is easily one of the hardest workers I have ever gotten to know on YouTube. Period. His uploading schedule is also incredibly consistent, and I remember some time back he missed an upload and he actually released an entire video apologizing for not uploading, which to me shows how much he cares about uploading his content consistently. Now, so what sort of games he plays on his channel? PJ plays a wide variety of games, ranging from stuff like Fallout 3 to other games such as Dishonored, Manhunt, Fallout Shelter, etc. He definitely caters to a wide variety of interests, which I think just further speaks to how hard a worker he is, being able to juggle all of those series simultaneously. As such, Potanana Jim is an awesome YouTuber, and I definitely recommend checking his channel out. The third person I want to give a shout out to on this episode of Shoutout Sunday is a channel by the name of Light Gaming. Now for me, the main reason why I love Light's channel is that he is incredibly dedicated to his community. He might not be the biggest YouTuber out there as of yet, but he truly cares for his viewers and goes out of his way to support those of his supporters who are YouTubers. Another thing is, and this is something that seems trivial but is still very important, Light is just generally very active and involved with the YouTube community, which seems like something obvious and easy to do, but it's really not at all. As for specific content on his channel, Light is currently focusing on 2 main Let's Plays, a Minecraft LP and a Skyrim LP. Minecraft is always a very fun game to watch, being one of my favorites from back in the day, and as a Bethesda fanboy, you better believe that I love his Skyrim LP too. So folks, Light Gaming is a great YouTuber, and I definitely recommend giving his channel a look. Next up on the shout list is a YouTuber by the name of Leonidas Videos, and the first thing I gotta say about Leonidas is that he is seriously one of the nicest, most sincere, and just generally awesome dudes I have ever met on YouTube. He's shown me nothing but support, and has nothing but kind words for his supporters and viewers. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is not why he's won a shoutout. The reason why he's won a shoutout is because he is one of those few people who truly satisfies all 4 characteristics that I require in the fullest. His uploading schedule is very consistent, he streams a ton, which is something very difficult to do and very time consuming, which I think speaks to how hard a worker he is, and he interacts with his viewers by doing battles with subscribers and stuff of that nature, which shows his dedication to the community. As for the content on his channel, Leonidas focuses mostly on Pokemon related content, but he also does things like Happy Wheels, Five Nights at Freddy's, and other such things. As such, Leonidas is a very well-rounded and very awesome YouTuber, so I highly recommend checking him out. The final person I want to give a shout out to on this episode of Shoutout Sunday is a YouTuber by the name of J10 Studios, or Chad. And to start things off, let me just say I don't think I've ever met or even seen anyone on YouTube quite like Chad. And to give you guys an idea of what I mean, recently Chad actually made a set of awesome thumbnails for a friend of his on YouTube. That's right guys, he went out of his way to support another YouTuber and make thumbnails for him, which is incredible and in my opinion shows his dedication to his community. He's always willing to support his viewers, subscribers, and supporters to an extent I have never seen before. The dude is also very clearly an incredibly hard worker, given how much effort he puts into little details, like his thumbnails, small aspects of his commentary, and other things. Now as for the content on Chad's channel, he tends to focus on Minecraft and Pokemon, but he's also done some Far Cry in the past, which is a great series as well, and adds some nice variety to his channel. So guys, Chad from J10 Studios is a one-of-a-kind YouTuber, and I highly recommend checking his channel out. Alright folks, that is pretty much going to do it for this episode of Shoutout Sunday. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Shoutout Sunday videos in the future if you are so inclined. And once again, I want to thank you guys for all of your awesome support on this series over the past few weeks. I feel like I sound like a massive broken record here, but you guys have seriously been so awesome in the comments that I just wanted to thank you for that and ask that you continue to lend me your support as we try and improve the YouTube community and make it a better place one step at a time. Otherwise, thanks once again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.